done. Okay, final question is, what does it mean to live a truly meaningful life? Like this is like we're here now. What does that actually mean? So we talked about rebirthing or dying, but what does it mean to live a truly meaningful life? And especially I want to think in those times where transition, where stuff happens. It's easy to have a meaningful life when things are floating along really well. What's it mean to have a really meaningful life when there's bumps in the road as well? All right, so I'm going to recreate the chat room and the same process, and we'll see what you come up with. This is our final question for today. Welcome back, everyone. And we're going to finish up a little bit differently here today because I actually want to hear it from everyone as a way of completing today. So I've written down your groups. And Heather, we're going to start with you. And what came up for you and how was today?
Do you mean in the last session,
Yeah,
what came up?
last session. First of all, what came up in the last session, if there's anything to clear. And then
Yeah,
secondly, how was today for you?
well, there was, but I'll leave that to Cheryl to for that particular one because she's our person. Um, but ultimately, for me, it was like, well, ultimately, it's up to me. I determine my own to allow my amazing path to unfold. So just determine my own path and my own decision.
Okay, great. And how was today for you?
Oh, I loved it as always. I must admit at times it was challenging. I had to really think deeply and clearly about what was going on and what I was about to say. But I love that. Challenge. Yeah, great. Just
I
keeps
love
us.
the way that you stepped in to support Claudia wasn't here and
Oh,
just
it
did
was
it.
a pleasure. Yeah, it was absolute pleasure.
Okay,
Thank,
Cheryl,
thank
let's go to you. Well done, Cheryl. What was the statement you came up with?
The statement we came up with as a group because we were all on more or less in the same page, we were all saying the same thing in slightly different ways. So it was to live my soul's purpose in every moment.
Okay, so can you say I commit to living my soul's purpose in every moment?
I commit to living my soul's purpose in every moment.
Great. Okay, awesome. And in actual fact, tomorrow we're going to be looking at that in terms of vision and community of how we can support you doing that on the second day, which is in 2 days. So I'm just going to clear that. And I could just say it again, please.
I commit to living my soul's purpose in every moment.
Awesome. How's that feel?
Yeah, no, really good. Yeah.
Awesome. How was today for you?
Yeah, amazing, mind blowing. There were so many different aspects. I didn't know what to expect from today at all. I had no idea what we were going to be covering. So,
All right, neither did we. So we just allow it to unfold. So it's
yeah, no, it was really interesting, very mind boggling, and
okay.
made
Thank
me
you.
think about things.
Gavin, how was today for you?
Overall enriching and affirming.
Awesome.
I wasn't sure if I was going to be sitting here for 3 hours, but the time's actually really gone. It's been some really rich interactions in the breakout groups, particularly.
Awesome. All right, thank you. And Tawny, you're the last one of that group. How
Yeah,
was today for you? Any
I
insights?
feel centered after today.
Awesome. And what's the highlight today?
Um, I I can get overwhelmed if I see conflict outside, and I'm just reminded that I don't need to try to control that.
Mhm.
I just need to stay in my center and be there and act from there, and don't try to control what's happening around.
Okay, thank you. Really good. Alyssa, what about you?
Well, I had so much fun. Every breakout room, I was like, ooh, who's going to pop up on my little squares? And there's this sense of community. I mean, I enjoyed every single person here. So that has been so like inspiring and energizing.
Awesome.
And I'm our speaker. Our statement, we were all saying the same thing with different words, so it's feels a little model, kind of thrown together. We knew you would. So I commit. Nope, that was the one we just did. Passion, radical self-honesty, alignment with love lead to a meaningful life for myself and beyond.
Okay. I think it's wonderful. The really beautiful thing about this is there's nothing to clear. Well done.
Excellent.
You
Thank you.
get the gold star for today. Well done.
Oh gosh, it was my people. Thank you.
All right, Ariana, did you want to comment? How was today for you?
It was wonderful. And I'm going back to the very first statement. I choose peace and serenity in every moment because I feel like today was a day of peace and serenity, these last few hours.
Awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Nancy, how was today for you?
Oh, it's been opened my mind, and I certainly feel my heart is open more. It's just been awesome, like talking to these people. It's been wonderful.
Yep. And as I said, we've got a couple of surprises for you for Wednesday about community and expanding that, and you're all going to be really excited. And Claudia and I have got a meeting tomorrow before we share it with everyone, so Claudia needs to catch up with her. Heather and I have been talking, we've been talking individually but not together, so we'll let you know. All right, thank you for being part of today. Really enjoyed you having you here. Stephanie.
Yeah, I thought it was amazing. Like we just like took on everything, the world and beyond. It was like, all right, you coming back from 10 days of peace retreat, obviously. It's like, oh, let's just spread that shit everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, Gabby, how about you? How'd you go?
Yes, today was thought-provoking for me. I realized the importance of keeping inner peace, and allowing seems to be kicking in every time. Like the word allowing and surrendering, letting go is something that has come up a lot for me. And the statement we came up with was, the resources that are within myself allow me to live a meaningful life.
Okay, awesome. So can you say, I have all the resources I need within?
I have all the resources I need within.
Yeah. Okay, let's just clear that. That's true, isn't it? Okay, I could just say it again for me.
Can you say it again?
I have all the resources I need within.
The resources I need within.
Okay, awesome. All right.
Thank you, Barry.
You're welcome. And Judy, how was today for you?
Today was amazing.
What was a highlight for you?
I think everything. Every single little breakout group was amazing. The alien stuff, talking about what would you do if you had a do-over.
Yep.
Just things like that.
Okay. I'm letting you know, really interesting. Every time I've spoken to Spirit about off-world people, they've never referred to them as aliens. They've referred to them as off-world people as the major way that they've been using it. So I guess what happens is the word aliens has a connotation that's probably not.
Yeah.
And so they just, come from a different country, come from a different world. That's it. Let's keep it simple.
Exactly.
it almost stops any derogatory words coming in when we use the words to start with. So we're going to be really careful when we're setting up something that's really new. So keep it really simple. So I just thought I'd share that with you. Latanya, how was today for you?
Fabulous. Learned so many things about myself, but more importantly, saw the connection with others and how we are so much alike. And I just love hearing other people's ideas.
Yeah.
Love it.
Awesome. Okay, hopefully challenged you a little bit as well. So always good challenge it, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. Barbara.
Yes, I enjoyed the connection with people today.
Yep.
And a lot of the statements is like, if we stay connected to source, stay connected to in the vortex, then we are at peace.
Yeah.
And that peace radiates. It's just that keeping that connection to source and being in the vortex.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And, you know, the connection that you guys are building is what this community is about. You know, like nowhere else do I know can we get a group of people with vibration over 1,000 coming together and having these sorts of conversations. And that's why I wanted to challenge you a little bit. Like, let's take this up a notch as we sort of take this further into the rest of this year and next year. So I'm excited by that. All right, thank you. Caroline, how was today for you? Last group.
Yeah, it's very stimulating, and I really enjoyed all the deep conversations. I think Gervin nailed it when she said it was a head trip, our last topic. The phrase that I think we came to in the end in our group was, I've typed in so many things, I choose to find meaning that enlivens me. We discussed whether meaning or not meaning was even a thing, and I personally wanted to sit around like Aristotle for the next 2 months discussing it.
Okay, so I choose to find meaning that
enlivens me.
Enlivens.
Because you don't have to have meaning. It doesn't have to have any meaning at all, but we choose to.
Okay. We're just going to clear it. Okay, I can just say it again, please.
I choose to find meaning that enlivens me.
Awesome. Yep, I totally agree with you. Well done. All right, Gervin, what about you? How's the head day today? Your head's still on, so that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, really love the breakout groups. I find it enlivening and stimulating and expanding. And yeah, I just love the different perspectives, and I'm learning to listen and to to be open to what gets put into that dialogue circle, which is really exciting and super interesting.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, so thank you for the grace of that beautiful, lovely group. Yeah, it was great.
So I'm letting you know we're going to do more of this in 2 days' time, and maybe put a comment in the chat room for those people who didn't get here today. It might encourage them to get here in 2 days, because we're going to do more breakout rooms and give people a chance to really delve deeper into this. Jenna, how was today for you?
Oh, it was wonderful. It's connecting and expansive, and then I was thinking that connection itself is expansive, and that's the beauty of getting to that I feel like getting to be with all of you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. And finally, Claudia.
Today, the theme for me was all about connection and the joy around connection.